Yes, it's a perfect time to turn to Jonathan Sacerdoti, i24 News European correspondent. And Jonathan, good morning to you. Reactions around the world, people were looking at this election closely, or so the people of Israel would like to think. But what are the reactions in Europe to these very dramatic results that actually nobody foresaw in the media?
Quite right. Well, good morning to you from London. And I can tell you here that most people aren't really talking about this, which might seem strange to Israel that's been in the thick of election fever for so long. When there's no change or no apparent change, there's obviously no news for us. And people here tend to see the Israeli elections through one particular lens and only through that particular lens, which is that of the conflict with the Palestinians. In terms of that, obviously, Benjamin Netanyahu is not a popular figure across much of Europe, or so people believe. With more and more European countries symbolically recognizing Palestinian statehood over the last year or so, there will be problems for Mr. Netanyahu and his new government to deal with. But of course, this is nothing that he's unused to. So it will remain to be seen exactly what attitude people will take. This is an election. This is, let's not forget, from a European perspective, a rare moment of democracy in the Middle East. Not that they're rare in Israel, but for people looking from Europe, where we have regular and fairly free elections, it's notable that Israel is a democracy, and this has been the democratic choice of the Israeli people. Here today, it's budget day in the UK, so this will slip off the news radar fairly quickly, and we'll move on to talking about things like Ed Miliband's 2 kitchens and whether or not in our elections that is going to swing the vote here. So we're about to enter the crazy election fever that you've just been through. And I think Israel will be off the agenda.
No, Jonathan, I know. I'm wondering if Miliband does have pistachio ice cream in those 2 kitchens, but I only said that here. Jonathan Sacerdoti from London, thank you. We're going to go straight to Ron Friedman.